Let me get Isaiah the 14th chapter, man, because the Most High is not dealing with any other nation. It doesn't say in the scriptures anywhere that any other nation is going to get salvation. The only ones that the salvation is meant for is for the nation of Israel. Okay? That's it, man. And on this go round, it's only for the elect of the nation of Israel. It's not even for the whole nation. Alright? Get Isaiah 14, man. This is Isaiah 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. So it doesn't say he's going to have mercy on Moab. It doesn't say he's going to have mercy on Ishmael. It said he will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. Okay? So it constantly speaks about the salvation and deliverance of the true nation of Israel, I should say. Okay, not those gutter rats that are in the land of Israel right now. Not those Israelis, man. Alright, those are heathen. Alright? Most High is talking about the true nation of Israel. Alright, which are you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Alright, you would be considered the children of Israel today. Alright, you descend from Jacob. Okay? And the Most High is coming back to deliver you. Alright? He's not coming back to deliver the heathen, man. What have the heathen done for you, man? Right? What has the so-called white man done for you? But put you in slavery, man, and destroy you as a people. Alright? That's the only thing he did for you, man. Alright? And the Most High is not happy with that, man. The Most High is getting ready to destroy the so-called white man. Alright? And his whole race, man. Alright? But you Jakes, man, you love the so-called white man. You think the so-called white man is your friend. Alright? You think that the Moabites are your friend. You think Ishmael's your friend. You think the Arabs are your friends, man. None of these heathens are in league with Israel, man. Okay? They're the enemies of Israel. Okay? It's going to say it right here. It's going to say what we're going to do to the heathen. It doesn't say we're going to bring them into the kingdom and they're going to be living equal with us. That's not going to happen, man. Alright? First of all, that's not even balanced, because when we're in their kingdom now, are we equal? Were we living equal with Esau? Are we living equal with Esau through this whole kingdom, man? Time he's been ruling, man. Have the Israelites been living equal with him? The so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, are we on the same level? Hell no, man. Alright? That's why the Edomites are calling the police on you so-called black people for no reason, man. Alright? You could be in a pool, you know, you don't think you live there, man. They'll call the police on you. That's been happening since we've been on the western coast, man. Alright? So that's what these Edomites do, man. They're not in league with you. They're not trying to be on the same level as you, man. Okay? And they show you that. But you Israelites think this is, you're gonna, listen, they're in their kingdom, they're treating you like shit. But you're gonna get into your kingdom, you're gonna treat them equal? No, man. We're gonna treat them worse than how they treat them, even worse. The scripture says reward unto them double. Okay, so we're gonna give them double what they gave to us, man. Alright? As a people, as a nation. Okay, we're not judging individual, well, I was a good, no, you're the devil. Okay, you're an Edomite. Alright? You're going into slavery right around with the rest of your race. Okay? That's according to the Bible, the Holy Bible, which you have in all these churches, man. Where the pastor doesn't really read. Okay? That's what it says. Okay? Now let's read what's gonna happen to the heathen who put us in captivity, man. Alright? For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. Alright, so that's not equality, man. Alright, we're going to have these heathen, alright, especially the Edomites, the so-called white people, we're going to have them in slavery because of what they did to us, man. That's according to the Bible. Okay? That could prove it very easily. Alright? Okay? Well, I'm reading it right now. Alright? And they shall take them captives whose captives they were. So who are we captive under? That's very clear. That's not a parable, man. That's very clear. Who are we captives under? Who are we in slavery under? Okay? Because captive means slavery. Alright? We shall take them captives whose captives we were. Put two and two together, man. Alright? And they shall rule over their oppressors. Okay? And who's oppressing you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man? Look at what, hey, they're separating the families of the so-called Latinos right now. Alright? That's the so-called white man's doing. Alright? That's the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Okay? So he's showing you how he feels about you. So that's what we're going to do to them, man. In our kingdom, we're going to have them as slaves according to the Bible. Okay? And that's going to be forever. That's not, well, actually, they're going to be exterminated after 1,000 years, but we're going to be ruling forever. So it's going to be different in this kingdom. Okay? Their kingdom was what? Going on what? 5 years? Our kingdom's going to be everlasting, man. All right? It's going to be an everlasting kingdom. Okay? That's the difference. All right? And they shall take them captives whose captives they were. All right? Who are we captive under, man? All right? Who are we captive under? We were captive under the so-called white man recently. All right? So that's who we're going to take captives. Okay? And they shall rule over their oppressors. All right? And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. So we were made to serve hard bondage on this side. Okay? Why? Because of what we did against Heavenly Father. Okay? But the Most High is about to bring that captivity and put it upon our enemies. And that's going to be beautiful, man. All right? As soon as World War III pops off, man, that's the end of this Edomite rulership, man. White supremacy is done after that, man. These Edomites are gone, man. Okay? The Most High is going to put them under our feet, man. All right? According to the Bible. That's according to the Bible. Okay? All right? That thou shalt take up a proverb against the king of Babylon. And who's the king of Babylon? The Edomites are the king of Babylon, man. Edom. Okay? The nation of Edom. All right? That's what it's talking about. And say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased. So we're going to be making fun of these devils, man. All right? Like how has the oppressor ceased? How has America fallen, man? All right? Which is their golden city. Okay? That's what we're going to be saying. We're going to be making fun of them. Okay? The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepters and the scepter of the rulers. All right? So he's broken the staff of the wicked because the wicked are the ones ruling. Okay? And by the way, the wicked is not talking about individuals who are wicked. Because there's wickedness amongst all nations. But there's a certain nation that's known as the wicked. Okay? The evil nation, which are the Edomites, the so-called white. They are known as the Edomites, the wicked. Alright? That's why their whole kingdom is backwards. It's opposite to the Heavenly Father, man. Alright? Heavenly Father says, nah, homosexuality is wrong. What do? They give them rights, they give them a village. Alright? They're totally opposite to what the Most High said, man. Okay? Okay, they're totally opposite to the Most High. So they will be known as the wicked according to the Bible. There's 3 classifications of men. All right, there's the sons of God, which are the Israelites. All right, our people, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, which are the sons of God. All right, which are these are Israelites right here. All right, you know you're an Israelite, man? You didn't know that before? Well, you know now. All right, these are Israelites, man. Okay, the so-called Jamaicans. The so-called West Indians, all right, the so-called Haitians, all right, the African Americans, they're Israelites, man. You know you're an Israelite, brother? You know that? All right, that's good, man. That's good. At least you know. You see, Jake is waking up, man. At one point, we didn't know this, man. All right? At one point, we didn't know this, but the Most High is ready to take this captivity that we were under and put it upon our enemies, man. All right? That's it, man. All right? Let me get Job 9 and 24 to show you that the wicked is the ones that are in rulership. All right? Let me get that real quick, man. Okay, this is Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right? So the Most High gave the earth into the hands of these devils to fulfill prophecy, man. Okay? That's why they're ruling right now. All right, that's why they act like they act like they're the big stuff because they're ruling right now. Okay, let me read that again. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right, so we know that the nation, which is known as the wicked, is ruling right now. Okay, and one of the things that nation would do It's covered the faces of the judges thereof. Okay, which means what? The nation of Israel as a whole are a nation of judges. Okay, so for example, the Renaissance period, what did they do? They took down the dark images, they repainted it, all right, to look like so-called white people. That's part of destroying the images, or covering the faces. Okay, we had that picture, which I have to get that picture and bring it out, of that Greek Orthodox, I don't know what he was, Greek Orthodox Jewish person or something. He was repainting an image that was of a so-called black man that was the image of who you would call Jesus Christ. He was repainting it white. Okay, I have that picture. I'm gonna bring it out next time. All right, to show you that they do that to destroy the image, and it's basically a mind control thing. Okay, when you see that God looks like them, you're gonna think that they're synonymous with God. It's mind control. Back then they didn't have TVs, man. They didn't have television. So how they communicated was through those images. Okay, when they came on this side of the earth, they brought the image of so-called Jesus Christ, right? Right here, of so-called Jesus Christ to the Native Americans. All right? They said, listen, this is God. Okay? So the Native Americans they brainwashed, and they really started to think, listen, they must be God. So anything that they did, they didn't have anything to say against them. Okay? But this is not God. This is not how the Most High looks according to the Bible. Okay? I'm gonna read it too. All right? This is actually him. It's the same person. He was repainted during the time of the popes, the Renaissance period, okay? And his father was a pope, and he said, if I'm God, my son has to be the son of God. So he repainted him to look like, to be this image of who we call Jesus Christ, all right? Which is a false image. I'm going to read the image of Jesus Christ according to the Bible, okay? We go to Revelation. Let's start with Revelations.